Meditation and mindfulness has been the buzzword nowadays. Have you ever started a meditation practice only to realize that some parts of it may be too hard to grasp, too esoteric, and as a result, you left the practice altogether? Well, in this channel, let's explore the world of meditation and possibly find that meditation practice which will suit you. Hello there, welcome to Meditation Methods, a place where we explore methods to deepen our level of consciousness towards an enlightened life. Before we deep dive into the types of meditation practice, let's have a quick recap on why we cultivate a meditation practice. So meditation allows us to establish an awareness of ourselves, our thoughts and emotions. This allows us to understand who or what we are at the present moment. Secondly, it allows us to understand the causes and conditions that create who or what we are. Now, this understanding will not only be at the mental level, but it will be at the experiential level. We can already see how important this is, as the sensitivity to be aware of the causes of our thoughts and our emotions then allow us to understand and change things at its root. And lastly, meditation allows us to develop an awareness of how the self affects the world. It begins with the sensitivity of detecting how a minute single thought can create other thoughts or other emotions, and how they can consequently lead to decisions, actions with real implications. Understanding this is literally the same as to understand the drivers of success or failure in our lives. There has been a lot of claims on how meditation can help you increase your focus, or maybe help you to feel a sense of calm, or maybe simply just help you fall asleep. Generally, there's a lack of clarity as to which method does what. I like to clarify the methods in two broad categories in terms of its purpose. The first purpose is to develop mental pliancy, or to develop our mental faculties. Think of it like improving the efficiency of a machine, the machine of your mind, making it more robust, increasing its precision, bandwidth, reducing rate of errors. Some examples include how certain types of meditation improves concentration and stability of the mind, and others may improve sensitivity and awareness, to name a few. And notice these are mental capacities, not its contents. And moving on to the second purpose, now this involves the cultivation of certain qualities or emotions. See it as a cultivation of certain contents of the mind. So going back to the analogy of the machine, we are going into the design phase of the products which we would want to produce. Certain products are desirable, others are not so desirable. Examples include the development of love and kindness and virtues which would make us a better person. So I believe that it's important to have clarity in understanding these two purposes. They are like the two pedals to a bicycle. The two are complementary, one helping out the other. Let's take the example of developing focus versus the development of kindness and love. See, when you develop a mind that is more focused, you can better put yourself in the shoes of others and understand their position. And this also helps you to be more loving and forgiving. And when you intend to develop more kindness and love, you hold on to less negativities which distracts the mind and helps you to build more focus. Very key to have clarity in terms of how they support each other here. Before we go into the many meditation techniques out there, let's have an overview of the types of techniques available. The purpose of getting an overview is to give us a scope of how wide meditation really is. There isn't really just one method, and hopefully, when we explore the individual techniques down the road, we can have a better understanding of them. So first, categorization is object-based versus non-object-based. In the family of object-based meditation, we have controlled and uncontrolled objects. You could also think of them as created or uncreated objects. Objects which we can influence as compared to those that we can't. Some examples of controlled objects are mantra recitations, visualization, and contemplation, such as koan meditations. The advantage of starting out with controlled objects is that we have to engage the mind and put it to work. This conscious efforting helps us to focus the mind and reduce distraction. However, one has to note the disadvantages of these methods. With controlled meditation objects, our focus is not based on reality, and hence may not allow us to perceive things as they truly are, to be in tune with what's real. With that being said, there are benefits to these specific practices. Now, uncontrolled objects can be further divided into a few categories. Objects that are fixed and unchanging, as compared to those that are in flux. Fixed objects are usually those in the visual element, an image of a deity or simply a little black dot. These practices are effective in the development of single-pointed concentration. Down to the category of objects in flux, we can further understand them in terms of specific objects, meaning to say, the methods focus on just one element of experience versus generic objects, where the methods focus on a broad range of experiences. Methods utilizing objects in flux allows the meditator to experience the nature of reality, specifically in its transient characteristics, how it arises, passes away. Earlier I mentioned about the importance of appreciating the advantages and disadvantages of particular. You would notice that in object-based meditation, when attention is placed on an object, there is an implicit assumption that there is someone attending to something. This assumption itself may cause the meditator's development to be stuck in the idea of there being the existence of a self. It promotes some form of dualistic thinking which may be counterproductive. Hence, enter non-object-based meditation. Practitioners have been said to experience egolessness or a certain type of out-of-body experience while doing non-object-based meditation. These methods are generally more abstract. Some traditions call it awareness of awareness, resting in your natural state, or open presence, just to name a few. Being fairly complex, I will surely cover these methods in the videos to come. And to make sure that you don't miss out on any of the videos, do subscribe. And I would also appreciate it if you could click the like button. It would certainly help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And that's all for now, and I'll see you in the next video.